It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that talk. You can look at past performance, you can look at metrics, you can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
The ball is teed up, kicking team looks ready. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they've here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
4th down, here's Allen. He's trying to go deep again. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to
Riley Dixon has the ball on the tee, ready to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
50, green, fight, white, cut.
They'll set up to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Ready. Red, 38. Set.
Throw caught by Flowers. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors off the RPO. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Let's go now.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
From nearby Norcross, Georgia, it's Alvin Kamara. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
They'll go play action with Shuck. And he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
Kamara will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The point after, good by Groupie. And it's now a 7-0 game. touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Let's go.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go. Sure.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one.
Now 2nd and goal at the 19-yard.
Back to throw here. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Drill green. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
4th and goal.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Throwing, Shuck. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now they'll audible to something else. To throw now, Shuck. This one taken in by Alamo. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
To throw is Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Shuck now to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Back-to-back incompletions, and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too, but it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
That one into the hands of Flowers. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
3rd down, Shuck from the gun. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Shuck. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And again, it's Hill. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Shuck looking to throw once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Got it.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Switch, yellow. Ready, set.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Blue, 32. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
10 black. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
He's back to throw. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Falcons are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Kamara running out of the gun. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's shot, 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a run with Kamara. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Chuck on 3rd down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and 8 at the
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at first down here. Lamar now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. He is down to the 30-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another first down.
First down throw for Jackson. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Shaheed now to return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over first and 10.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a first down. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Shuck now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Got to figure out this third down here.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. Go.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on third, but now fourth down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Right there, hurt. Trap 60, trap 60.
Fourth down, here's Shuck. Connection made to Shaheed. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards and a fresh set of downs, too. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Kamara now on first and 10. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shuck working from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And they're going to score. Pick six, Indianapolis. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. So being a rookie quarterback at Ass Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Shaheed now to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Now Shuck coming off that pick. Screen here for Kamara. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Viking 18. 19 Lion.
They'll air it out on third. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Hits him on the in route. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. To the air right away. Here's Shuck. There's Chris Olave. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Check smash. Take off.
Now Shuck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Second and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Shuck now to throw. And he is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Shuck. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Juwan Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Seahawks nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. And Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. A give for Walker running right. Oh, fighting off the defender. Down to about the 22 here.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes, so when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Darnold. Over the middle, he finds Arroyo. First target, 1st catch, and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go, son. Ready.
Play action. It's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. In motion, the tight end. Now it's Darnold. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. To throw is Darnold. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they finally get him down, but not before he gets it up to the 46. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, Shuck. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw now, Shuck. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
19, Tiger. Hey, check that. Street. 7 Pirates.
They will throw again. Shuck. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now Darnold. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw, Darnold. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Faking the give, Darnold. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Alontae Taylor able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
3rd and 13.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Now a 2nd and 2. Walker with another carry. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lady.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Saints 14. Seahawks 11. Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Warriors, Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Shuck. To the right side, he's got Velo. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
42-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On third down, here's Kamara. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Now 2nd and 5. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now Shuck. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come my team, come my team.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
3rd down and 10.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing, Chuck. Oh, the man has tipped him.
Chuck's pass. Complete to Mason Tipton. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go from New Orleans. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shock. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shock looking to pass here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
60, trap 60, trap 60.
Shock now from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Rig alert, rig alert. Check out.
Running behind center with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shock working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Trying for it with Shump. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
Here's made in the air. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third.
Made now, 3rd and 2. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. He's got it! Looks like the feet are in bounds, too! Oh, I don't believe it! Give him 38 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the